a whole lot easier if I just bypass all the choirs altogether. I'm not alone when I say that music is an integral part of my life and how it incorporates memories. And I can be in a different, I was having a conversation on court just this week. They said the word schism. And I said, they started talking, I'm like, I think of Bob Marley, right? So tired of your isn't schism, dying to go to heaven in Jesus' name, Lord. But I want to tell a Bragg Jam memory. One of the first Bragg Jams I ever went to was with my ex, and it was like later on in our relationship. It was the true beginning of the end. It was the midnight, and I'm hanging out with my friends, and was it Roasted had electronic music on, and I'm fuck yeah, I'm gonna go to electronic music. And my ex like, no, we're going home. And all my friends are, no, I'm gonna stay and listen to electronic music, and it was awesome, and I stayed, and he stormed off, and my friends are like, what the fuck is that about? And whatever. And I had this like my second Bragg Jam, but that's not how you do Bragg Jam. Bragg Jam, you separate, you do your thing, you come back together, you have a group of friends. Long story short, next year I am newly moved out. It was not pretty. But I had this amazing group of friends that showed up en masse on the move-out day, and in 2.5 hours my entire life was packed in a truck and moved to my new place. And 28 days later, I am panicking because it's Bragg Jam. You go to Bragg Jam, you want to go see all the shows, and you might be alone. And what if he's anywhere? I don't want to see him. I don't want it. And this amazing family of my chosen family of my friends showed up again in mass. We have 4 hydration stations all over downtown. We have food, we have beverage, we have water, we have fruit, we have snackies, towels, change of clothes, sunscreen, whatever you need in 4 different cars. Call someone, we'll be there. Not one place that I went to, and I went everywhere I wanted to. I saw every band I wanted to see, and not one time was I with less than 4 people of this 13. And I have a picture of all 13 at one point, and every so often it's going to show up in a couple of days, or a couple of weeks, and I'm going to post it, because that night changed me, because I could go out by myself, and I used to be able to do that, but my ex fucked me over fucked me up for a while. Cue the last real Bragg Jam, was that 2019? And my new guy that we reconnected at, our 30th high school reunion, who moved here in the middle of a pandemic for us. I took him, right? And I took him to that Bragg Jam before. And we did the together thing, and we did the separate thing, and he totally got it. And he's not even he doesn't live in Macon. He's visiting, he's driving through, he's doing the thing. And at one point in time, I'm like, I'm gonna go over to Grant's, and he was gonna go over to Barefoot because he found this band and he dug it. So we split, came back together, and I was out here early. It was shoulder to shoulder and bouncing, and I couldn't breathe. So I was like, okay, towards the end of the night, I'm gonna go reach out to Kevin and see where he's at. And I had the beautiful moment of walking in to that back downstairs space, and my guy is right in front. just totally dancing it out. And wow, what an amazing partner I have that totally gets Bragg Jam. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to do it together because he's going to go see his kids, which is an amazing thing, but I get to do Bragg Jam by myself this time. And I know I'm not alone by any stretch of the imagination, because I know that I'm going to meet my family out all day.